Hello everyone, welcome to predictions in Vedic Astrology for May 2025. So much is changing in a big way this month. Jupiter, Rahu, changing signs. Wow, this is a whole new direction for many people. If you're new to my channel, of course, don't forget to sub below. Great to have you on board. The video is helpful and good. Give it a thumbs up and share it around. Let's go. First thing to know is that Venus is now direct again, of course, and in an exalted state in Pisces all month. This is helpful because Venus is about relationship, cooperation, harmony. And when Venus is exalted, people are at least attempting or feel they should attempt to get some harmony. And this is actually very helpful for everyone. The full moon happens in another Venus sign, Libra sign, on the 12th of May. So there's a big Venus influence on this month of May. This is quite pleasant. In addition, the first 2 weeks are very special because until the 15th, Venus and Jupiter continue in a Padavatana. Venus exalted and direct, Jupiter in Taurus. Venus in Jupiter's sign, Jupiter in Venus's sign. Padavatana is the highest blessing, and this is two benefics. Wow. So there is some blessing, some situation that may be very difficult because Rahu Shani are giving difficulties to everybody now, will have a definite silver lining. This is extremely helpful. We shall discuss it in the individual readings, of course. The sun enters the earth sign of Taurus, of course, and on the same dates, Jupiter goes into Gemini, big shift, on the 14th and 15th of May. I will, of course, put a more detailed analysis of this big transit, 1 year in length, of Jupiter going into Gemini Mithuna. One thing you should know, he's going to be traveling at a super speed. I mean, absolutely, it's as though he's on steroids as he powers through Gemini sign. This will be helpful for some signs, but not so much for others. I will talk a little bit about this on this video as well. And Rahu, the north node of the moon, this is an amazing big shift, enters Aquarius on the 19th of May. Now, Rahu coming home every 18 years, he gets here into his own sign, Aquarius, is a huge change of focus. Everybody sort of turns around and faces in a new direction. Rahu is our desire. Check the video on my channel. Rahu transit Aquarius. The link is below. Of course, Ketu, the opposite node of the moon, south node, will be in Leo at the same time. So it's a huge karmic refocusing happening. Clearly then, with Jupiter changing sign, Rahu changing sign, everybody's shifting, trying something different in their life, feeling a huge impetus for change during May 2025. And to top it all, there's a new moon in Taurus sign on the 27th of May. How to use the readings from your Vedic moon and ascendant signs, sidereal horoscope, not tropical Western. Check the link below to a website, Devaguru. Put in your birthday to bring up your moon and ascendant. One special factor, though, in these readings. After every reading, I include a daily tracker, but this is only to be seen from the moon sign, giving you the up and down days for the month. Let's begin. It's a very active and restless month for Aries, moon and ascendant for certain. Don't forget the sun is still in your sign up until 15th, giving you confidence, giving you motivation. This is helpful. But Mangala, your Lord, is in the 4th house, of course, causing some domestic stress. So much going on. You're putting energy into the home, into domestic scene, trying to make big shifts, but Mars is debilitated. I spoke about this last month's video. So still there's a stress there as you attempt to really shift things, but it becomes full of obstacles at times. Do not fear. When Rahu gets into the 11th house, don't forget that's happening after the 18th. This will be a huge change for you. Because 18th, 19th, a brand new phase begins. Rahu's going to the 11th house for 1.5 years. Rahu can be tricky for many people, but when he gets into the 11th house, he will give you success. He will give you favor. You will find way out of difficult situation every time. I've given you all the details for the next 1.5 years of this transit on the video. Rahu transit Aquarius. Check it out. The link is below. But even from this time, as it begins, Rahu will affect your creative potential because he aspects fifth house. You'll be thinking about your future in a whole new way, I promise you. Now, that famous Venus-Jupiter Parivatan I was speaking about is good for you. Jupiter is your fortune lord. So this is going to help you up until 15th. It only goes on until 15th to get solution to all these expenses, monetary concerns. You're going to get help. You're going to get unexpected help dealing with some very sticky money expenses situation. And it's going to help relationships because Venus is your seventh house lord. The big relationship moments come at the full moon near to the 12th. There is some talk between you and your partner, some information about girlfriend, boyfriend, close relationship connection that makes everything crystal clear to you. Now you know where you stand. Now you can make plans for the future. Same things for business, self-employed people. There's a big shift. There's a big moment of aha coming near to this full moon, 12th of May. Then you can make a fully informed business decision, which is favorable for you. This is good. So in summary, for Aries, Moon and Ascendant, first 2 weeks are the really go for it time. Make important relationship, business, career decisions. It's a very lucky 2 weeks. Then, of course, Sun goes into second house, 15th, same time. Guru, Lord of your fortune, goes into the third house. But Guru's move, you see, into the third house is a restless thing. You're going to become super restless after the 15th. You will feel this, like there's so many conversations happening, so much news coming at you, left, right, center, workplace, foreign shores, business concerns. Everybody's talking to you, but they're all saying something different. You're going to become such a mad socialite, even if you're not. With this Guru transit, I'll be speaking more about it. Video coming up soon, but it's a long-term thing and it's just beginning this month. At the end of the month, though, the sun and the moon are conjuncting for a new moon in Taurus sign. You will make a big monetary family decision, perhaps about investments, wills, legacies. You're going to get stability financially from this new moon. This is good. For Aries moon only, not ascendant, Aries moon, these are the go days for you, the days when you can get moving with things, and the more challenging days on this side. Take a note for your diary. Taurus moon and ascendant, another month of Mars in the third house. Make the most of this time. Gives you impetus for communication. Gives you success in your challenging competitive situations like interviews, presentations, all of this. You're on top of everything. You're going to get success. So a super busy month. You're juggling so many balls in the air at the same time. Multitasking, you're doing it successfully. After the 19th, Mars aspects Rahu. This can give some disruption in the workplace. There can be sudden events, quarrels even, contention going on in the career area. Once again, don't get into contention. Keep your cool. You will be creative dealing with these changes. Of course, Mars is aspecting the house for which is Karaka's sixth house. So yes, competition is there, but also stress is there. You can be having health issues, stressful difficulties, pets as well, because the sixth house is about small animals, or there can be workplace stress going on. Full moon brings it all to a head clearly, but do not fear, because Venus, the lord of this full moon for you, is your lord as well, of course, and is in the 11th house with a Parivartana. I spoke about it beginning of the video with Guru in your sign. So you will get help. You will get support. You will get solution to all of these difficult problems. Do not fear. After the 15th, of course, Guru is going into Gemini, your second house, for 1 year. Video coming up soon. Financially, this is prosperous for you. We will speak more about it soon. And the sun, moon, of course, are coming into the first house. You are going to have momentum to begin new things at the end of this month. Special factor is, of course, that Rahu is going into a Kendra position from the 19th for 1.5 years into your 10th house of career. Video's already up on my channel. Rahu Aquarius. This is huge for Taurus. Ginormous. This is really big. Why? Because Rahu is your yoga karika, your true yoga karika. Brings you to greatness, and he's gone into the house of career. Wow, this is a big shift. From the 19th, things will be shaken up in your career. Yeah, there'll be sudden changes, management, boss, jobs. It'll be shifting all the time for 1.5 years, but you come out well from it all. You're going upwards into a much more productive phase in terms of how you do the job. So check very carefully what I said in my Rahu Aquarius video. Don't forget, it's 1.5 year transit, not short time. The link is below. Finally, new moon on the 27th is in Taurus. You can renew your health, your vitality, your confidence at this new moon for sure. For Taurus moon sign only, these are the days when things are much smoother for you, the go days and the more challenging days on this side. Take a note of them carefully. Don't forget, from the moon sign only. Gemini moon and ascendant, this is a shifting month. This is a month when things are shifting to a whole new world for you. Very soon, Guru's going into Gemini. He's going to make you pretty restless and even manic, some of you. From the 15th, Guru will help your relationships and also help business expand. But it isn't going to happen overnight. Don't forget, this is just the beginning. And health will improve as well. It's a big decision time around the 12th, but you get emotional about children's issues, but you get clarity around them. Romantically, you need to talk to your girlfriend, boyfriend big time to sort things out. Then things smooth down because Guru helps relationships from the middle of the month. Students, though, you get panicky about the course. You feel overwhelmed at this middle of the month full moon. Can you do the examinations? Can you do the course? You're panicking big time. Calm down. The sun goes into your 12th house. Shut yourself away. Study. You will get tremendous success. In fact, the last 2 weeks of the month, even if you are not a student, you need time alone. Sun goes into 12th house. You need meditation, quietude. You may have some sleepless nights, so keep yourself calm. Last 2 weeks, everybody, it's really important. You see, last 2 weeks are the most stressful because the sun aspects 6th house. There could be health issues coming up again for you. Pets even may be having some concerns. Workplace gets stressful, contentious. Mangala is still in the 2nd house. Watch your speech with your colleagues. Don't get into quarrels with the boss. You've just got to keep on with the job because Saturn demands it. But don't let other people stress you out. Keep yourself to yourself. Do what you have to do. It will be good. Whatever you do, don't get into financial speculation this month. Once again, Mangala 2nd house tempts you just like last month to sudden financial gain, to just sorting out all of this stress, but you can't do it. Mangala is debilitated now, aspecting 8th house, investments, wills, legacies, stock market, anything such as that. Get advice. Don't make precipitous changes. And all month, the best thing is talking to other people, whether it's your friends, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, Guru aspecting 7th house. They will support you. They will help you. And of course, the big move for everybody is Rahu from the 19th is in Aquarius. He comes home and he really shifts things around for you in your whole goals, in your education, in your goals, in your workplace situation, perhaps a new boss, new superiors. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's a big shakeup. Check the video, Rahu Transit Aquarius. The link is below. It's 1.5 years changing your whole perspective in life. Gemini moon sign only, not ascendant. Check the go days here when you can move ahead much more smoothly, and the challenging dates are on this side. Take a note of them for your diary. For Cancer, Moon and Ascendant, Mangala is continuing in the first house, giving you a whole pile of energy to accomplish a lot, even though you may get into some quarrels in your business relationships, even in your personal relationships, time to time. You're feeling active, you're feeling motivated all month. The Sun continues powerfully 10th house, first 2 weeks, and the 11th house. So therefore, you've got power in the career area. It's good for success, good for job opportunities, particularly after 15th. You can be successful in all competitive situations, but it is not without some stress. Stress is coming into the home. It's a domestic situation. Full moon on the 12th sorts it out. Now you get clarity about property deals, home changes, renovations, whatever it is domestically. It comes to a head at this full moon on the 12th of May. And Guru moves from the 15th into the 12th house. Jupiter in the 12th house. He's happy here, but not in Gemini. So it's a mixed bag. You get an increase in deep belief in a spiritual transformation during the next year. Videos coming up soon. Check it out. Guru Transit Gemini. But of course, he's going to give you restless feet. He's in the house of foreign lands, foreign travel, and he's going to be aspecting the house of health. So it's good for your health, but it's also going to give you a restless feeling. Check the video coming soon. And the biggest move, of course, for everybody is Rahu. The north node of the moon, the karmic axis, shifts and goes into your 8th house. This is a deep transformation happening for 1.5 years. Check the video for all the details of this. Rahu transit Aquarius, the link is below. But this month, it's important too because Mangala is going to aspect Rahu from the 19th. So be very careful about business, precipitous changes, making sudden business decisions, please. Rahu is going to be a bit smoke and illusion about these. So financial concerns, be careful because you're not seeing the whole picture. Take advice. It's really important. This is about stock market, investments, speculation, or any long-term financial business situation. You should have advice because Rahu can deceive you. Once again, check the video. More information about this 8th house, North Node transit. The link below, as I say. So take it slow and steady because the new moon gives you good advice, by the way. People who help you at the end of the month, 27th onwards. Friends support you. Network circles support you. Do not fear. And even job opportunities come up at the end of the month. New moon after 27th. Don't forget though, even though you are powered up, full of energy, Mangala is still debilitated and he will be aspecting Rahu, as I say. So take it easy, take it slow. Otherwise, you could have little accidents, mishaps, some of you. But otherwise, you're full of energy and full of motivation, which is extremely successful for you this month. Now, from the moon sign only, Cancer moon, here are the go days and here are the more challenging days in May. Take a note of these for your diary. Leo, moon and ascendant. Mangala, of course, continues debilitated in the 12th house of your chart, giving you huge expenses, worries, difficulty dealing with foreign land, foreign travel, and people at a far distance. Good news, the sun, your lord, is in a Digbala from the 15th in the top of your chart career. So you can get promotion, new job opportunity. But because Saturn aspects, you're being forced into this situation. You may feel pushed into making big career changes, and this can make you a little bit nervous. Don't be afraid to make big career changes this month. They can be actually helpful for you. The time to be super cautious, though, is the full moon. The full moon on the 12th in your 3rd house, aspected by Mangala. Whoops. You could say something that really makes a problem with the boss, superiors, with your father, with your siblings. But if you listen to other people, you will get insights that help you to make future plans. That's the thing. If you are studying, full moon makes you super stressful, not getting a good communication with your teachers, lecturers, mentors, and you feel like quitting the whole course. You feel super impulsive. Hold on, things will settle down very soon. And the most promising transit all month for you is, of course, the Guru. Is going into the 11th house, much better than the 10th. This is the best place for you, Leo, because Jupiter will give you success in your communications. If you are seeking a new job, he will open the door for more income from the 15th onwards. It's a long-term transit, though, so check the video. Jupiter transit Gemini coming up soon. But the mega big shifts, yeah, so many shifts happening this month. It's such a transitional month for everybody, Leo. For Leo, though, it's a Rahu and Ketu going to the Kendra position. The karmic axis has now come to the Kendra position in your chart. This is going to shift your life slowly over the next 1.5 years. Your direction will definitely change. When the nodes go into a Kendra position, it's a karmic switch point where something switches in your whole destiny. It's going to affect relationships, going to affect business, going to affect how you feel about yourself. It's not negative. It's a switch point. That's all. Changes come that need to be made, and you can make them positive because Rahu is so strong in his own sign. That's the thing. But you need to listen to the video on my channel. Rahu transit Aquarius, the link is below. Gives you all the details of this huge karmic switch happening for Leo moon and ascendant. But just considering May 25, though, Mangala will aspect Rahu from the 19th. So even though it's successful for you, Guru has moved, Sun has moved, super successful, stress will come into intimate personal relationships from the 19th. Spouse may be acting strangely. Partner, girlfriend, boyfriend may have sudden new plans and you're a bit thrown by this. So expect the unexpected in your intimate relationships after the 19th. And of course, Rahu is in the house of business, so business changes come unexpectedly, suddenly doors open, but you've got to be careful evaluating everything. As I say, check out the video, Rahu Aquarius, to understand the big impact of this transit. Of course, occasionally, because you have Saturn also 8th house, 7th house Lord as well as Rahu, there could be separation, divorce. But this wouldn't just happen overnight on the 19th. This would have been going on for some time. What it's all about, though, is shifting how you interact with your partner, changing the whole boundaries, doing things differently together, having a whole new way of interacting together. This can be successful, don't forget. But here's the thing, if you are single seeking a new relationship, Rahu from the 19th in the 7th house will bring exciting opportunities to you, most definitely. And finally, the new moon, 27th of May, happens in the 10th house, career house. You will make a decision about the job. Maybe quit the job, find a new job, move on, or make some big adjustment. It's a whole new beginning in your career from the 27th of May. For Leo moon sign people, don't forget, not ascendant, just the moon. These are the go days, and these are the more challenging days in the month of May. Take a note of these dates for your diary. For Virgo moon, Virgo ascendant, both. The first 2 weeks of May are the most stressful. The last 2 weeks, much more successful. That's how you can see it. Your lords, Rahu and Mercury, are with Saturn for the first 2 weeks in the 7th house. So there's relationship stress, business stress. You feel like everybody's getting to you. You feel under quite a lot of pressure first 2 weeks, but then it will ease off considerably. How come? Well, because Rahu, your lord, is going backwards into the 6th house, one of his most successful placements, and this is a great transit for Virgo. So definitely check the video, Rahu Transit Aquarius. The link is below because this is a whole new phase for you, Virgo. Rahu is your co-lord. When it's in the 6th house, you become successful. Against all the competitors, you will get the job. Mars 11, Rahu 6, you will defeat all the competition. You will get success in your legal issues. There can be more workplace stress, more health issues because Rahu brings them up again, but he brings them up to solve them. That's the difference. He's going to give you ingenuity, solving health issues, solving workplace, competitive situations. You're going to be in a very strong position during the next 1.5 years. So check the video, Rahu in Aquarius. The link is below. There can be family stresses around the 12th, and there's a big issue around business, investments, long-term business plans, self-employed people especially. Things have to be shifted. But you know what? You will get clarity about all of these concerns. So on the 12th, it becomes emotional, but you will make the right decisions very, very easily, actually, during the transit, full moon in Libra. In your intimate personal relationships, it continues a very serious time. Many of you making serious long-term commitments because Saturn is in Pisces now, or you are feeling that you have to take on so much responsibility in your relationship. But Saturn is strong here. It's going to be good long-term. And your 7th lord as well, Guru, is going to change signs and go into Gemini from the 15th. It's a two-edged sword here. Spouse can be having job changes in their situation, and domestic situation becomes essential to make big changes in to support spousal or partner romantic relationships. So home change is happening, career change is happening after 15th, but generally Guru is successful for you here. Video coming up soon, Jupiter transit Gemini as well. Check that out. And another reason why the second half of the month is successful is that the sun comes out of the 8th house. This is good, goes into the 9th house where you get good advice. If you need health advice, financial advice, which you may do, if you need career advice, anybody who you need to talk to, help you, advise you, you will get the very best advice after the 15th. And if you have foreign business concerns, there's a whole new beginning coming there after new moon 27th, which is really good for you. Very, very prosperous indeed. Students as well get super study power after the 15th when the sun goes into the 9th house of higher education. Some of you, though, decide that you want to switch course, have a new educational experience, and the new moon 27th is a good time to make these important educational changes. For Virgo moon sign only, check out the go days when things are smoother for you on this side, and the more challenging dates are on this side of the page. Take a note of these for your diary. Libra, the full moon on the 12th is decisive for your health issues, for your whole direction in life. You're making important decisions about relationships, health issues, home issues, and even financial issues as well. But you will make the right decision. Why? Because Venus and Guru have an exchange continuing until the 15th. And this gives you the most tremendous power to make good decisions about your future. So first half of the month, go for it. Rahu continues powerfully in the 6th house, getting rid of so many health issues, problems for you. New solutions are coming to so many sticky issues. Do not fear. And Mars continues, so in the 10th house of your chart, there is pressure on you, job pressure, so much to do. It is all coming on to you, as I say, but you can cope with this. Take it all on board. Take everything slowly. Don't rush. You can actually get a lot accomplished this month. But you see, spouse, business partner may be having issues because Saturn and the Sun from the 15th are in a papakatari with this 7th house. So after 15th, things get a little more stressful. Possibly partner spouse could be having health issues, monetary concerns, stress issues, and you need to discuss them openly to get a definite solution. If you are a self-employed business person, after the 15th, when the sun goes into the 8th house, you've got to make important business decisions. They are not easy. Cutbacks have to be made. Some stream of business income is completely drying up now, and you have to make changes accordingly. The Rahu Ketu shift, of course, shifts everything because Rahu goes into a more challenging position for himself, but he's a good planet for you. And if you are a creative person, any artistic, musical talent, or any artistic talent at all, you're going to get inspiration doing it differently. Now, check the video on my channel. Rahu transit Aquarius, because it's going to shift a lot of things in your life, romantically, creatively, and in connection with your kids. The link is below. And from the middle of the month, there's a big shake-up for students. Education gets completely turned around. Guru goes into the 9th house, higher education, aspecting Rahu in the 5th house of your learning. And now this has pluses and minuses for students. Guru is in a very good house, but a difficult sign, aspecting Rahu. You feel like changing course, changing modules, shifting it all around, but you must take advice because Rahu can be deceptive about what is good for you and not so good for you. Take advice in any educational changes. If you have kids, they're going to be having unusual experiences depending on their age. And Jupiter aspecting Rahu, female chart, can give unexpected pregnancy, particularly from Libra ascendant sometimes. So that's another factor. But Guru 9th house is very, very good for foreign business. So from 15th onwards, some different marketplace opportunities open up for some of you. Self-employed people, business people in distant shores maybe. So check them out. They could be actually profitable to you indeed. And if you are seeking romantic opportunities, Rahu is going to bring them to you during the next 1.5 years with different types of people, unusual people. You'll be attracting a whole different type of potential partner. This can be helpful, but once again, you've got to keep your feet on the ground because Rahu doesn't give his whole picture until he leaves the sign. Check the video on my channel, Rahu Transit Aquarius, the link below to find out more about this. From the 19th, of course, Ketu's gone into the 11th house. This can mean that your colleague network circles in your workplace changes. There's a feeling of loss, lack of connection occasionally, or friends maybe moving on, having concerns. But that's not a problem because true friends stick with you. Ketu is not so unfavorable here. Check the video, Rahu in Aquarius. From the moon in Libra, the go days are on the left-hand side of the page and the more challenging dates are on the right-hand. Make a note of these for your diary. Scorpio moon in ascendant, it's a month of shifting in your life, in your whole direction and in your relationships as well. See how the Kendra houses have Rahu, Ketu and a new moon. This is just like a karmic switch point. This is the point at which you will find a new direction. Something has to be left behind and a whole new beginning, particularly in relationship area and home area. Things cannot stay the same. The issue this month, though, is that your Lord Mangala is in a debilitated state right the way through May in the 9th house. What does this mean? You are prone to have communication difficulties with virtually everybody. With your father, with your teachers, lecturers, should you be a student, with the boss, definitely, with your siblings, virtually everybody. You are snappy, you are feeling on edge. That's the issue. Check facts carefully. You can have misinformation, seriously, but you are passionate about your belief systems, philosophy. Once again, though, this can get you into contention with other people many times during May. Students are struggling during the first 2 weeks of this month. Mangala, you're putting so much energy into higher education, but Saturn's slowing things down. You begin to think that you just don't know anything, actually, but you do. Take it slow. Saturn says slow and steady with your learning. After the 15th, Guru in the 8th house helps your study tremendously. But the biggest shift of May 2025 for Scorpio is Rahu going into a Kendra house, coming from your 5th house to your 4th house on the 18th, 19th of May. Rahu in Aquarius, check the video carefully up on my channel right now, is a destiny-changing thing for all Scorpio, Moon and Ascendant. Because Rahu and Ketu are in the 410 axis, the Kendra houses are the most important in a chart. It switches everything in your life. Where are things going to switch? In the 4th house of home, domestic situation. You've got to change things. You've got to do things differently there. Some of you make big domestic shifts, and career is shifting as well. Home, work, balance. Where do you work? Do you enjoy that environment or not? And how do you do your work? All of this is going to shift in the next 1.5 years, and it starts now. So check the video, Rahu Transit Aquarius. The link is below. Beware of the full moon, though, Scorpio, on the 12th. You're becoming emotional. You're becoming a little bit anxious, too anxious. Get enough sleep, relaxation, and talk to people by listening to others. Mangala aspects this full moon. So it's a bit stressful, especially students are becoming too stressed. Relaxed. You're going to do fine. Saturn supporting study if you take it slow. I've just spoken about that. So expenses may increase, but it's a temporary factor because soon Guru's going to help your finances in a fantastic way. Because Guru shifting on the 15th, Jupiter into Gemini is very good for Scorpio because Jupiter is a friend to Scorpio planets Mars and Ketu, and he can give you deep confidence, deep belief in your path forward as he goes into this 8th house. He will slowly give relief for business, financial situations, profit, etc. And he will help students tremendously get the best from their study. And family concerns improve as well. So 15th onwards, things shift in these areas, but it's a long-term transit. So video coming up soon about Jupiter in Gemini. It's a very important month, though, for your intimate relationship, spousal, girlfriend, boyfriend is a big shift because Saturn aspects 7th house and there's a new moon happening on the 27th. So big decisions can be made about relationships, particularly at the end of the month. See, Saturn's with Venus. Venus is 7th house lord. So you and your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, romantic connection, whatever it is, need a serious conversation about the future. It's so important. So the big time is new moon 27th onwards. Then you can have that conversation. You can really share things, find future together. What is your future? What do you commit to together? It's so important. Jupiter helps, though, giving you good supportive factors. People around you are supporting this relationship, but it's about speaking together. That's the thing. Secondly, this is also about business people. Saturn aspecting 7th house, there can be business cutbacks. But again, Guru helps to steady things long term. For Scorpio moon sign, these are the go days for you during the month when things are smoother going your way, and the more challenging dates are on the right hand side. Take a note for your diary. For Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius ascendant, the first 2 weeks are the most stressful. The last 2 weeks you settle so many difficult factors, it will be a complete transformation. You see, on the 15th, things change. Guru, your Lord, goes out of the difficult 6th house into the 7th. Now, he's not always so good in the 7th house, but he is aspecting ascendant, his own sign, Sagittarius, and this will help you tremendously. Jupiter here brings you opportunity, business opportunity, relationship opportunity, many changes, many shifts. So check the video coming up soon. Jupiter Transit Gemini. First 2 weeks then, lots of domestic stress, pressure, those unexpected factors which have been happening continue to give you stress. But full moon on the 12th helps you. You get information about financial concerns, money coming in, money going out, business concerns. You get the information you've been seeking. And in regard to education, students get clarity about these concerns as well. If you have children, you're going to get information helping you deal with their concerns. So it's a very enlightening full moon. You're even going to get help, information from your network circles, which is going to really put you in a much stronger position. You feel supported. This is helpful for you. The big move is Rahu going backwards from the 4th house, or that domestic property stress, and going into the 3rd house. This is great. 1.5 years Rahu is in Aquarius. Check the link below to understand this. It's a very important shift for all Sagittarius, Moon and Ascendant. Rahu here will give you success, give you interview success, give you business success, profit, make you ingenious dealing with all problems in your life. Ingenious solutions are coming, but he makes you restless. If you are seeking a new relationship, Rahu aspects Guru, and this is going to be big time. New people coming, fast new attractions coming during the next 1.5 years, but specifically the next few months. You can also watch out for that. And the sun enters the 6th house, so definitely last 2 weeks are super successful. Sun in the 6th house gives you success in your workplace problems, with your health problems. He can shift them completely. If your pets, small animals, have been having issues, from the 15th they can improve as well. 27th, new moon emphasizes your health, new exercise routine, new diet, very successful for you from this time onwards. Get yourself super fit, basically. But here's the thing, it's about competitive situations. So the interview, that particular new opening, promotion, or any competitive situation, legal situation, after 27th, it can sort out much more easily for you. And for Sagittarius moon sign, don't forget, not ascendant, just the moon. These are the go days for you when things go much smoother. And for Sagittarius moon, these are the more challenging dates. Take a note of these for your diary. Capricorn moon and ascendant, the only planet in a Kendra position all month is Mangala, Mars, giving you energy to accomplish a lot, but not without conflict, because he aspects 1st house from a debilitated position. So you need other people to help you. You have to have cooperation. Difficulties in your spousal situation, girlfriend, boyfriend. Don't let tensions come up between you. Don't let arguments spoil the day, basically, because you've got a lot of strength to accomplish many things, but you have to pace yourself and you need other people to support you. You can't do it on your own. That's the thing. And this affects every area of your life. Cooperation becomes necessary. Despite this, though, the first 2 weeks of May are the most positive for you when you can accomplish a lot. Last 2 weeks is a lot of stress because major planets are shifting signs. This Jupiter Gemini puts a lot of stress into your workplace situation. You see Jupiter here, he's not so happy, but he's going to bring opportunities for you in your career, and he will make a big impact on your income because he continually aspects Rahu, big changes. I will speak all about this on the video, Jupiter Transit Gemini. Watch out for it, coming up soon. The other major shift, and this is mega, is that Rahu is going into the 2nd house. 2nd, 8th axis of the karmic nodes is very important for you. There's a video already up. I hope you've listened to it. If you haven't, you must do so. Rahu transit into Aquarius for 1.5 years from the 18th, 19th of May. See, it's a long-term transit, but as soon as Rahu gets into this 2nd house, you will feel like things have to go. You've got to get rid of excess. You've got to declutter your life. You will start to clean out the rooms, clean out the cupboards, get rid of all the excess, because you know subconsciously that a whole new phase begins 1.5 years from now. So it's a long-term factor, but it's going to affect you this month as well. Isn't just May, this Rahu-Jupiter mutual aspect continues up until October. So between the end of May up to October, you're having digestive issues, you're having issues with your food, you're wanting to make big changes around diet, food intake, all of this, but you have to be cautious because Rahu Jupiter is a deceptive influence. Take advice in any dietary changes. It's very important. So be careful about eating. Even you could eat something not so good for you end of the month. And be careful dealing in the workplace. There can be sudden disruptions happening because Guru gives expansion, but in a way that causes you a bit of stress. But from the 15th, though, there is still creative solutions coming because Sun in the 5th house gives you power for learning, power for students to get excellent results in the last 2 weeks. And if you have children issues coming up with them, come to a definite resolution. First of all, of course, full moon has to be taken into consideration because there are 2 lunations happening. On the 12th, full moon emphasizes work home. Some work home situation concern gets complete clarity at this full moon, helping you to make good decisions. The new moon, 27th onwards, end of May, you can get clarity around children's concerned, even having children, making big decisions at the end of May. And once again, students benefit from this powerful new moon in the house of learning at the end of the month. You're going to make tremendous progress. As I say, it's a good month all over actually for study. Finally, of course, this is a house of romance. Some of you, there is a potential for new romantic connections coming, particularly in your network circles. For Capricorn moon sign only, these are the go days when things go smoother for you in the month of May, and the more challenging dates are on this side. Take a note of the dates for your diary. For Aquarius moon and ascendant, wow, this is a switch point in your life, there's no doubt. Planets are changing into a very favorable and creative position for you, but one thing for sure, you can't stick with the past. That's the whole message here. What's happening is the Guru is going into your 5th house, giving you creative solutions, wonderful opportunities, students. Wow, what a learning experience coming up for you in the next few months. Talk about that in a minute. But Rahu, your Lord of Aquarius, with Saturn, but co-Lord, is coming home on the 18th, 19th to his own sign Aquarius, conjuncting your moon or ascendant. And this sparks off a revolution because he is revolution in your life. Now, there's so much to talk about, and I can't do it on this small video, but definitely check the video on my channel, Rahu Transit Aquarius. The link is below this video. That gives you all the information of this revolutionary factor happening. It's a whole new 18-year cycle beginning, and you will make tremendous changes in many areas of your life. Creatively, you will have the power to do something different. This is extremely potent. As well as this, of course, Mars continues in the 6th house, giving you power to get rid of legal concerns, be winner in all competition, interviews, etc. Get so many loose ends tied up, accomplish so much. But he aspects Rahu the last 2 weeks. Be careful. Don't become too contentious, or you could have some conflicting upsets. On the full moon on the 12th, it's really good for getting information you've been needed so long. What about educational concerns? Definitely. Information from teachers, lecturers, mentors, but also gurus. You're going to get information setting you on the right path. This is House of Advisors. Mongala aspect, so this can be financial advice. This can be legal advice, medical advice, definitely. Listen to this carefully. This is extremely helpful to you on this full moon, 12th of the month. Don't forget, it's not exactly then, but near to that date. Of course, full moons are always a bit emotional, so there could be some stress because of Mars's aspect with your father, boss, superior again, siblings, neighbors, or in educational setting. But this will quickly pass. And Guru, I've just spoken about, moves into the 5th house of your chart. This is so favorable for you. Jupiter transit Gemini. Video coming up soon. Watch out for it. Aspecting Rahu, of course, in the 1st house. This is revolutionary. It's good for children, should you have them, or for starting a family, increasing a family between now and October. And it's super successful for students. Wow, you get on the right course, you make necessary changes swiftly, fast, and education benefits from this Jupiter transit. But not just students, this Jupiter Rahu mutual aspect here happening from the end of the month is going to spark off a whole creative endeavor. If you are a creative person, such as artist, writer, musician, maybe actor, actress, I don't know, anything creative, you're going to be inspired in the next 5 months or so. It's a whole revolutionary change to your artistic endeavors. You could even get fame by this. You could get great success, minimum. Another side to everything is the Jupiter Rahu aspecting. Jupiter is in the house of romance, love affairs, but this is a bit complicated, you see. It isn't so straightforward. Guru is in Mithuna, Gemini, which is about sex. So this is strange, unusual sexual attractions happening for some people. That means to the sort of person you would not normally be attracted to, taking you by surprise could occur. There could be new romantic opportunities coming overnight in sudden ways. And this goes on for the next 5 months. All depends on your personal circumstance, however. Because you're in the mood for change, doing things differently, bored, if you like, by the mundane factors in your life. But if you are in a long-term permanent relationship, be careful, because Ketu in the 7th house means one thing. You could neglect spouse, partner. You could not be thinking about them, taking them for granted, because Ketu's headless. So you're not thinking about them, thinking about self. You don't mean to be that way. You are not a selfish person, but that could occur during this 1.5 year transit. And finally, on the 27th of May onwards, the new moon happens in the 4th house. New beginnings in your domestic situation, property, landed interests. Big changes can be made from the 27th of the month. For Aquarius moon sign only, the go days are on this side of the page, and the challenging days this month, have more caution, are on the other side. Take a note of the dates for your diary. For Pisces, moon and ascendant, what a journey it's been for you recently. Talk about stress. You're becoming the expert in dealing with it, right? But don't worry. The 2nd half of May, things ease up considerably. The biggest factor is that Jupiter, your Lord, is moving from a difficult house to a much more prosperous and happy house. The 4th house from the 15th. House of home, property, comforts, and this will help you because it is the house of happiness as well. But it's in Gemini, which is not an easy sign. So there's a two-edged sword here, but still it's going to ease up so much stress in your life after 15th. So check the video coming up soon. Jupiter transit Gemini. It's so important for Pisces moon and ascendant. And the other big shift in May, of course, is Rahu. The karmic north node is going backwards from your 1st house into the 12th house. It's an interesting transit. Check the video already up on my channel. Rahu transit Aquarius. Now, Rahu 12th house can have a two-edged factor as well. It can be good for students, researchers, people who need to shut themselves away, get loads of work done. Inspiration comes definitely in the next 1.5 years. And of course, Jupiter, Rahu have a mutual aspect after the 19th of May. This is going to make you restless for domestic changes, renovation, even moving, even foreign relocation could be on your mind, some of you, during this Rahu transit, starting from the end of May. Full moon near the 12th, investments, inheritance, wills, legacies, joint finance, financial matters have to be sorted. You get good information about financial prospects, family concerns, long term. So make those necessary changes. If you're on any educational course or students, or if you have examinations, you're rushing your learning. Mars is in the 5th house. You're just going too fast. Calm it down. Mars, Rahu shows increase in anxiety. Take it easy. Good news. Guru, your Lord, going into the 4th house from the 15th, calms everything down. Having said that, for everybody, new moon on the 27th is a very communication orientated time. You get powerful communication, communicating with many people you have not done for some time. People in foreign shores, siblings, father, people who are there for you but you don't see a lot of them. New communications happen and you get skill in communication in any competitive environment. So at the end of the month, good for interviews and presentations, etc. Very good transit. And for Pisces moon sign only, not ascendant, here are the go days for you for May 25 and the more challenging days on this side of the page. Take a note of them for your diary. Check out all the other key videos on the transits happening. The playlist is up on your screen, and don't forget to sub if you're new. Goodbye for now. God bless everyone.